executed. But something I have not told y'all, and I waited specifically. All them years he was in prison, he was a full-blown practicing Muslim. And when God called him in that 6x9 prison cell, he laid on the floor for 3 days and God dealt with him about his belief system. And when he made that decision, Sister Margie, to sacrifice Snoop, my God, thank you, Snoop, for Snoop. And God knew that for that type of person right there, that it couldn't just be any type of church, nor could it just be any type of pastor. He had to have something real if he was going to make it, my God. And thank you for learning to go over Christ Church. And I guarantee you, Lord God, give me strength, I'm going to take her to the book of 2 Chronicles chapter 20, as we get ready to finish. Ambushing Satan with worship. Ambushing Satan with worship. It's our custom here going off for Christ to stand. 2 Chronicles chapter 20. Starting at verse 1. And if you wasn't here on last Sunday, you'll like to get to the church. Amen. A lot of people know how to praise, but very few know how to worship. We associate praise with worship, and it has somewhat of a substance to it, but worship is a little bit different from praise. That's why the enemy, my God, is so much after, my God, relationships and tries to get each other at odds and try to get you to get offended at one another, my God. And he's trying to silence your voice. If he get you bitter, if he get you angry, my God, if he get you not praying, if he came to wage war against Jehoshaphat. Verse 2 says, some people came and told Jehoshaphat, a vast army is coming against you from Edom, from the other side of the Dead Sea. Verse 3 says, that alarmed Jehoshaphat resolved to inquire of the Lord. After he heard that, it alarmed Jehoshaphat. He resolved to inquire of the Lord, and he proclaimed a fast for all Judah. The people of Judah came together to seek help from the Lord. Indeed, they came from the Lord and in front of the new courtyard and said, Lord, the God of our ancestors, are you not the God who is in heaven? You rule over all the kingdoms of the nation. Power and might are in your hand, and no one, church, can withstand you. Ooh, that's a promise right there. No one. No thing, no situation, no financial debt, no marital problems, no kids problems, no elements, no physical problems. Nothing can withstand God. Right. Ooh, my God, God is bigger than your biggest problem, your biggest situation, your biggest hiccup, your biggest nothing. Ooh, so I'm trying to get you to understand who we serve and what we serve. There are 3 ways that God protects his people from danger. 3 ways. As I told you last week, sometimes he prevents danger from even arising. That's why it's so important to be in right standing with God. When the Bible speaks about righteousness, it's a legal term, just means that you are positioned right in God. So we want to make sure, church, y'all hear me now, make sure that you're in the right position. Can I help you with something? Coming to church don't mean you're in the right position. A lot of people have to get you right where he wants you. That's right. Out of position, distracted. When you're distracted, bam. When everything's going good, and we put our guards down, and we dancing and shouting, and we speaking in tongues, and we got a little money in the bank, come on, somebody in the marriage going a little bit better, and we drop our guards, the devil said, I got it right where I want. Yeah. Ooh, my God. Matter of fact, when things is going good, that's when you got to increase. Prayer time, study time, because here he come. Here he come. Also, number 2. So just like you praised him for keeping things from happening to you, right? Now you got to praise him, even though you ain't got, he allowed things to happen to you. Do I got a witness right there? Y'all with me so far? Okay. And number 3, but in the end, one enemy is never driven off, church. The enemy of death. We will all die if the Lord does not return in our lifetime. That's one thing that you must realize, that we all must die. Unless the Lord come back in the next 10 minutes. Then we're going in for those that's ready. Right. Come on, somebody. And so point number 1, write this down as I move. I'm just kind of rehearsing. I'm not going to go deep. I'm going to finish these last 2 points and I'm going to get out the way. In this story, we have Jehoshaphat, and God has staved off the enemies. Now they're in the land, and God has allowed some of these enemies that he did not allow when they first came into the land. Now he's allowing them to rise up against him, against the people of God. And so therefore the people of God are now under attack. But there's a purpose in the story. I've read the story, shut in all day, just read, and pray. And God showed me some things that he didn't show me last week when I started the message. There's a purpose, as I told y'all last week. God was trying to show the people of God that God is going to move in a different way. See, sometimes we get used to God moving and operating in a certain way. But God, wait, let me say that again. God don't always do the same thing at the same time, the same way. My God, God will allow some enemies into you and our lives because He's getting ready to show us another move. He's like a chess player. Allow stuff to happen to us. When God starts allowing trials, God will allow trials. God will allow situations to come into your life. But it's for a purpose when you're in right standing with God. My God, trial and tribulation will come to kill you if you're out of order. And God will use trial to get you in order. Some of us is pushing and kicking and fighting against God. Because God is using that trial. God is using that situation to push you back into obedience. To defeat the enemies that's coming your way. God will give you warning at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. God will wake you up and say, all right, don't go that way. Go another way. Don't go that way. Go this way. Don't mess with him. He danger. I'm going to mess with her. She danger. Now better come on and go with me, church. Because God loves us like that. God loves us like this. So you got to understand, God allowed Jehoshaphat to be attacked because he was getting ready to show them another move. God's my God, because I didn't forget, baby. Oh my God, if it had not been for the Lord. See, some of us have forgotten what you once was like, my God, before God saved you. Now you got a piece of a car, and you got a piece of a man or husband, and now you don't want to worship God. But when you have it, my God, you gave God some glory. I mean, 10 people in this church to stand and give God some glory. Last time I checked, the Bible said on Easter he got up. But my God, I'm going to tell you, my God got up, my God. He sits high and he looks low, my God. My God, I'm going to tell you, my God, he's alive. And because I'm connected to him, I'm supposed to be alive. And not that dead, but I'm ready. If you don't like my praise, you're not going to let this go. Because I'm going to hold it. He's alive. Understand the attack that you're in right now, that you got to learn how to worship God. When you don't know what's going on in the crib, worship. Take Lil Wayne out. Drake and all that stuff you be listening to, you ain't going to listen to it nowhere. If you really love God, all that mess. That's why when it comes time to come to the house of worship, you can't worship because you got all that old stuff out there with Drake. I'm trying to help somebody up off of here, church. I'm trying to tell you because a lot of you are blocking your blessings. A lot of you are blocking your breakthrough because you got a wrong belief system about God's people. You don't want to connect with somebody. You don't and all you're doing is hurting yourself. It's an honor that Bob trusts the God. He said, Lord, the God of our ancestors, are you not the God who is in heaven? You rule over the kingdoms of the nations. It may look like Satan is winning. It may look like Obama's doing something. It may look like the Supreme Court has won. They ain't won. God will have the last say, so I promise you. As Pastor Jeff told the first service, get your hope out of the president and out of the Supreme Court and get your hope on God. Ooh, my God, you rule over the nations and the kingdoms. Power and might are in your hand, and no one can withstand you. As I teach over the blessing is in remembrance. He began to pray, Pastor Chapman, he began to remind God of who he already was. But Jehoshaphat remembered, mother, who he was. Didn't you do this right here? You're the God of all the kingdoms, all over the place. And you're fasting like the pastor told you, but God ain't saying nothing. Come on, somebody. What do you do, my God, when you call yourself standing strong? The Bible said, don't and well and do season. If you faint not, you shall weep. What do you do when you execute and doing everything that the scriptures tell you to do, but God ain't moving?
Memorial.
After they got in position, Tiffany, after they made sure they was clean spiritually, church, my God, they began to praise the Lord. This is before the victory came.